after 1 o'clock. I'm Jen Melanson. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon. We're going to talk about giving and how do we decide who we should help. That's on the way. Let's start things off with OBB, Up Close and Personal. It is 1:13. Looking forward to a great show from these guys in June at Canada's Wonderland, part of Wonder Jam. For King and Country, The Proof of Your Love, Life 100.3. How did I start at Life? Well, 15 years ago, I applied for a job in North Bay, and I didn't know Life 100.3 existed in Barrie. And the station manager in North Bay happened to be a friend of Scott Jackson's. He saw my resume that I had attended Liberty University and Word of Life Bible Institute. And he called me and said, I don't have a job for you, but I'm looking at your resume. Can I ask you, are you a woman of faith? And I said, yes. And he referred me to Scott Jackson in Barrie and said, I have a friend who just started a Christian radio station and needs people who have broadcast experience who are Christians. And I applied for the job at Life. Scott didn't have a job for me right away, but he held on to my information. About a month later, I started working there 15 years ago. Ontario's Christian Superstation, Life 100.3. It's Aaron Schust. My hope is in you. It's 1:22. I'm Jen Melanson. Our word of life for today is 1 Peter 1, verses 15 and 16. But just as he who called you is holy, so be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy because I am holy. That's 1 Peter 1, 15 and 16. Well, over the weekend, we had our kids in the car and we saw a girl on a street corner asking for money. I know a lot of people are more prepared than I am. They have those bags packed in their car with essential items to give to those in need. I'm not that prepared. We did give the girl money, but it served as a great time to talk to our kids about helping others. We took time to pray for her, talked about passing on the blessings that God has given us. Relevant Magazine put it well by saying God's work in transforming lives is more about God's love than whether the beneficiaries are deserving or not. No one is worthy. That's why we need God's grace. It's important to help everybody and not just the people that we deem worthy. And here are 3 reasons why, according to the magazine. They deserve the same grace that we give ourselves. We're all sinners. Though you should not ignore their sin or enable destructive behavior, they are just as deserving of God's grace as we are. We're not the judge. We can never know the struggles of another person's heart as well as God does. So when we encounter people in poverty, we don't know enough about their life to judge them. Instead, listen to their story, seek and meet their needs. Our role is simply to love, serve, and pray for change. God offered us grace, though we weren't deserving. So it's our turn to offer others grace because God says that they are deserving. My favorite song on Life would have to be Matthew West, Forgiveness. It's a very personal song for me and for my husband as well. It was kind of the starting point to reconciling our marriage. So it'll probably be my favorite song for Life. It's 1:33. When Danny Goki was on American Idol, he shared his story as his wife had passed away very young. He's since remarried and has 2 children and wrote a song about it. Tell your heart to beat again. Life 100.3. It's 1:43. Time for a Life weather update. Cloudy tonight, getting down to 5 degrees. Nice and sunny for tomorrow, high of 16. Enjoy that sunshine. Expecting some rain on Saturday with a high of 15. Owl City, Shooting Star. Life 100.3. Close your tired eyes. My favorite memory at Life, after 15 years, is like asking me to pick my favorite child. But the one that really stands out would have to be when we gave away The Thing, our classic car that we gave away. I can't even remember how many years ago. And it stands out as one of my favorite memories just because it was such an exciting contest and an exciting moment as we had 100 people trying to start this car and we got down to, I think, number 96 was our winner. And it was a huge moment, so exciting. Stressful a little bit for me as the promotions manager at the time, but it definitely stands out. We are listener-supported Christian Radio, Life 100.3. It's Press Play and 3 little words. 1:53, I'm Jen Melanson. Air Raid 25 is coming up in about a week and a half. Saturday, May 14th, we'll be at Trinity Community Church in Oro with Manic Drive, KJ52, Lena, and The Walk. You can grab your tickets at the Life Studios. You can call and charge over the phone. You can also get tickets right online at airaid.ca. They're $15 in advance, $20 at the door, and $25 for the Manic Drive VIP experience. It'll be a lot of fun. You get a private backstage show, photos with the band, and you get to be a part of the Q&A session. All the details and your tickets at airaid.ca. Well, as you can see, you are in my basement and you're in my house. I'm very blessed to be able to do my show from home. About a couple years ago, when I was pregnant with my daughter Melody, almost 3 years ago, I knew that I wanted to be home and stay home with my girls. So I knew that I was going to end up resigning from life. But one day when I was still on my maternity leave, Scott emailed me and said, "We have extra equipment. Would you like a home studio and be able to do your show from home?" And it was such a blessing. I used to always joke that I wanted to be like Delilah in the States, who did her show from her basement and got to raise her kids at home and still be a part of radio. And it actually was able to happen for me. So I did resign from my promotions job so I could stay home full time with my girls, but I am able to kind of still be able to be a part of life and be on the air, which is so fun for me. And I know a lot of stay-at-home moms might agree that sometimes you feel a little bit disconnected from the world when you're home with your kids all day. And this little piece of being able to do my show from home keeps me connected to the listeners and to the world outside of my kids and my home. So that's why you're in my house. This Saturday, we're at Richview Baptist Church for their 10th anniversary sale. It's a garage sale, barbecue, and silent auction. It's on Rain or Shine from 8 till 2, raising money to build wells and send teams to Nicaragua. Also on Saturday, we're at the Mayors of Muskoka Prayer Breakfast at Grandview Golf Club at 8 a.m. The guest speaker is Jonathan Wellham. Tickets are $30 in advance. More details at lifeonline.fm.